Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
It's the After the Show podcast, precious.
We don't care, we're about to swear on the air. It's the After the Show, so tune in if you dare. KVJ, get risque every single day. It's uncensored. We can say what we want to say.
Now, here we go. Boy, what a crazy day we got going on here. They've decided, hey, let's make sure we have a fun workplace going on. And so they've got trick-or-treats going to be happening here in our offices, and all kinds of fun, crazy things are going to be going on. But it's chaotic, and nobody's going to do any work. And this time next year, we probably will have no decorations up.
Halloween next year will be canceled.
Yes. So, people are like running in here trying to scare people, and there's all kinds of fun stuff that's going on. And
I just got, kissed in the hall. I'm like, whoa, okay, didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, we've put the hashtag MeToo movement on hold here for a while.
So I guess hashtag MeToo is over for Halloween?
Yes, it is. It's on a respite.
Man, put a couple costumes on some adults and they just lose all inhibition.
We're going to have some drunks. We're going to have a few sexual harassment lawsuits to file tomorrow. It's going to be great.
I'll never file a lawsuit. I'm not a rat, but it was weird.
Well, you're just probably the first of many, Virginia. Maybe victim 4, 5, or 6 might have something to say about it. So we'll see. Yeah, some fun stuff going on around here. A lot of offices are doing it here for Halloween. Have a little bit of fun here today. Got one all the way from Las Vegas. They're doing some fun stuff out there they want to let us know about. Instead of Area 51, they're doing an Area 21 Halloween theme. That's kind of cool. It's the name is 21st Century Oncology. That's why they're doing that. Oh. So, they do oncology. A lot of people do that kind of stuff. They want to try to make it fun. So they've got, alien stuff, sent some photos. They've got everybody kind of like dressed as like aliens there. They went all out, sent lots of photos here if you're watching KVJ TV. They even got monogrammed hats like their security there. It says Area 21.
I love it.
Yeah. And kind of like this, when you've got nice boobies, you get a shirt that says, "Show me them aliens." That's right.
I want to be a part of this, this squad.
That's some good stuff. Yeah. Other people got some Halloween costumes at work. Primrose Schools in Atlanta. Got an email from them saying, hey, just want to let you know that we are doing the fun photos. We were AIM, MySpace, Yik Yak, Vine, Google+. We wore dead makeup, so we went with all the dead social media sites. That was the costume that we did. So there's a quick photo of them as all the dead social media platforms that are no longer around. That's Jesse that sent that in. It's a cool little idea. Yeah,
okay.
nice little way to boost morale and take a little break from the grind to socialize with team members and eat some yummy food. That's what it's all about. Good for you guys. Got this from a school. Lily sent this in about homework on trick-or-treat and Halloween for kids. Just wanted to let you know that I love you guys. I listen on my way to work every morning, and I listen to the podcast on my way home. I heard you guys talking about no homework, and you're so right. I'm a gifted teacher of 2nd and 3rd graders, and they will have no homework tonight.
Yes, you're the best.
I love it.
My kids and myself work so hard, we all deserve to enjoy Halloween.
Amen, girl.
That's true.
Now, I'd like to get a follow-up email from some dicky teacher. Yeah, KVJ. I gave them 3 math assignments just to get that balance.
It might happen.
Oh, there's teachers out there giving out tons of homework.
Yeah, it might happen. There you go.
How do you expect a kid, though, to crush it the next day after Halloween? Honestly.
You can't. I know my kids are going to be up late tonight.
What kind of dicky teacher is that? I'm just saying.
They shouldn't even have school the day after Halloween, but don't get me started again.
I get them, Mama.
Crystal sent this in about trick-or-treat. She said, I believe I live in the same neighborhood as Jaybird, and nobody gives out candy here. I believe you live near us. Do you live near the roundabout and the houses? If so, do you know if they hand out candy over there to trick-or-treaters? No, I think actually we were talking about that's me that lives over there. I'm by the roundabout in those houses. And no, we never have trick-or-treaters ever. I mean, I think maybe I got one like 5 years ago.
I'm hoping I'm getting them tonight. I am locked and loaded. King-size Snickers and sodas galore.
That's cool.
If you don't get them, next year you're always welcome to come to my house. We get tons of trick-or-treaters, but I have to just leave a huge bowl of candy on the porch because we go out and there's nobody to stay at the house. You could always stay at the house.
If I don't have a house by next Halloween, I want you to punch me straight in the balls.
That's true.
Yeah, I'll have a house next year.
You're going to have your own
Yeah,
house.
I
Save
will.
this audio for 365 days from now. When Virginia gets to box Jaybird's balls.
Yeah, you could speed bag my nards if I don't have a house by October of 2020.
I hope you have your house.
I will.
Do you know exactly where you're going to move? What area?
Gardens, I'm thinking. I'd like to go to Gardens.
Yeah.
I want a pond. You
want a pond?
Like a little pond with fish.
You know where you should live? Okay, North Lake and Military.
I know what you're talking about.
Just west of North Lake and Military, there's a pond, and there's a bunch of houses around it. I didn't buy in there because it wasn't gated, and I didn't feel safe enough.
Kev, Virginia's trying to mansplain the west of Gardens to me. I mean,
What's the pond called? It's got a name.
it's called Gardens
Is
of
that
Ponds.
Horseshoe Acres around there? Is that what you're talking about?
It is east of Horseshoe Acres.
No,
East of Horseshoe Acres. Okay.
It's nice. I love it
It's
over there.
nice. It's got a little lake, and the lake's got a name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I can't remember the name of it because we honestly almost bought a house. All the houses are in a circle. The lake is in the middle, so all the houses look at the back of them looks at the little lake.
The key is to be able to find a neighborhood where Denny's can get a place, where I can get a place. So I'm kind of really looking for what Denny's is going to look for, and then we're going to try to match that area.
Okay.
Because we want to be near each other.
Of course you do.
We just do. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. We were talking a little bit about local haunts, and the DevilTree came up.
Square Lake. Sorry, I have Tourette's. Square Lake is the name of it.
That's my move.
It's a square lake.
It's a square lake. Look, see?
It is square lake.
It's a
you're
square
right.
lake, and there's houses on this street all around it, and it's so cute.
How much are those houses going for?
Probably in his price range.
What is
Yeah.
that? What are we talking about?
His price range was my price range, so, no higher than 3.
Everything in Gardens that I'm looking at is between 3 and 4. And kind of
Okay.
sitting in the middle of
right.
3-5 in the mid.
This is your area. This is 3.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more.
Yeah, I think it is a little
When I
more.
bought, it was a different time. I got my house for a deal. My house now appraises for like 80 grand more than I paid for it.
Hey, everybody. It's bragging Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
is that what you're going for
Property
Halloween?
values in Tequesta are going through the roof because everybody wants to be there.
Nice costume. Boastful Virginia.
Yeah. Where all those rich people live. Uh-huh.
I'm just saying. Square Lake, y'all. Look at it.
Now, this is about the DevilTree. Aisha said, last year my mom was visiting from Scotland. We took her to the DevilTree in Port St. Lucie. She loves paranormal things. When she went to take a picture of the tree, she was standing still and just fell down. And she couldn't stand back up.
What?
We actually had to call an ambulance out, take her to the hospital. Turned out her hip just like, bam, like that, dislocated right when we went to take the photo. Just popped right out of place and dropped her. And
Damn.
yeah.
I mean, is it coincidence or is it otherworldly?
Don't know.
Am I the only one drinking on a Halloween?
Yep.
So are you taking me home then?
I guess so.
I may or may not have put some vodka in my drink.
Okay. Somebody came to the fucking
Yeah.
dance.
Yeah.
Why don't you get a drink in you and I will pay for your Uber?
I gotta go pick up the kids from school and drive them to trick or treat. I cannot have a drink.
Okay, I like it. Though.
I got a bunch of kids, all of Magnolia's friends. I can't.
Responsibility.
The
Kev.
only time I'm fucking responsible is when I have to drive.
I like it. Though. I like vodka Kev. I like vodka Kev.
I don't want to be this way, but I can't.
You just can't, huh?
I can't.
You sure? Okay.
I mean, I could Uber and
I
go
mean, we
get
do
the
have
kids.
a perfect coworker walking the halls that would love to drive a lot of young girls around. Have fun in, girls. You know the whole hashtag Me Too thing's been suspended for today.
Yeah, who's rubbing up on you? I don't like this shit.
A couple of guys.
Really?
Yeah, it's frisky out there, I'm telling you.
Yeah, someone came up to me the other day, this dude, and he rubbed up on my ass cheek in my cheerleading costume, and it gave me
A boner.
Oh, yeah. Boy, oing, 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 oing. Oh, look out, look out. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
He
dude.
came all over the bastard.
I was gonna say, like,
Touch my button.
It gave me chicken skin. I hated it, but boner's so funny. I gave you such a good pause.
You did. Drunk Jay Bird just leaves me so many open windows.
Yeah.
Well played.
There you go. Yeah, this is another crazy little scary story here. Cecilia had said, yeah, you were talking about Christopher Wilder. We were talking about the DoubleTree. I grew up here in South Florida. My dad and stepmom belonged to the SCCA Racing Club that held the races at Moroso Motorsport Park. And Christopher Wilder was a regular racer at the races. Very scary to be that close. I was a teenager and he never once showed any signs. It was very scary once the story broke how close it was.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was dumping bodies up and down the Treasure Coast in the Port St. Lucie area, down here in South Florida, Palm Beach County, Dade County, and I believe he came from a pretty rich family. He was a wealthy kid, which doesn't really fit the profile of a serial killer.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
odd.
It was an odd profile.
If he's doing the racing, yeah, it probably was. I've talked to a couple people that do that. I know one person in particular, their kid does it. I could not believe how much it was, like just paying for tires and all that stuff. I was like, that's insane, man. I'm like, that has to be the most expensive. And I used to always complain about softball because I'm like, you got to buy a special bat and you got to nothing. Like he's like, yeah, you got nothing to sing about with the cost of these tires you got to pay for. I was like, that's crazy, man. That's the whole thing. So yeah, I think you got to be that. I think equestrian's number one, and then I think honestly, like that racing is like number two. You got young kids out there doing that. What's going on in the hallways?
There's so much Halloween hijinks today.
Halloween fuckery.
I mean, people are just looking to get completely stuffed, Kevin.
So,
Oh yeah,
around here.
There is a sexual vibe going on.
Well, we've looked at hashtag Me Too here for the day. Got a lot of curvy costumes.
There's a looseness abound.
Yeah.
I believe there's mimosas flowing because I've seen a few
boy.
people with what appears to be like a watered down orange juice. I, as a master of the mimose, know that color.
I mean, I am not kidding you. This turns into a 1960s jazz bar when people start drinking, smoking. The ties get unloose.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Unloose, huh?
Unloosened.
I mean, they get tight?
Unbuttoned.
Okay.
Loose.
Just loosened.
Okay. I think I got you.
Do you?
Okay.
What's going on behind Kevin?
I mean, there's
I don't
just
know. It's thank God we're not doing the show because, yeah, I'd just be like, you know what, let's just.
That's my pizza jacket. That
Yeah.
motherfucker has my pizza jacket on.
people are stealing your costumes.
This motherfucker
and
has got my
wearing
pizza
them.
jacket on, and he's looking in here. He's taunting.
Oh.
And that is not a cheap pizza jacket, my friend. That's the Cadillac of pizza jackets.
Nobody's doubting it.
He's saying they're paying too well around here?
I don't know what's going on out there.
Yeah. Just looking around at your costumes, I realized we need to cut back on the salaries.
Well, if anybody forgot a costume, all they have to do is break into our costume room, which I think people are currently doing, and steal.
Oh,
Jay-Bird's got like 87,000 costumes.
There's so much money into that costume room.
They're pilfering.
Well, there you go.
How could a man concentrate?
He's just staring at his own jacket through the window.
What are you playing there, Jaybird?
The show.
I'm sorry.
I gotta tell you, there's There's a lot of distractions here, Virginia.
It's hard.
I'm almost like, just fuck it, you know?
Square
No.
Lake. Square Lake.
Baby, don't give up on this podcast. We'll edit all the awfulness out. We'll be done with a 3-minute podcast.
This is a party. Let's just, you know.
I'm with
Yeah,
dude.
Hey, if
Please,
you can't beat him, join him, right?
Exactly.
You know?
I
I'll just
am
do it.
with you, my brother.
Oh, caution to the wind here.
I haven't seen the boss yet today.
I've seen her.
You have? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Is she in costume?
I was too busy trying to hide my beer. So I didn't see. I saw her hair, and I'm like, hey, how's it going? And then
Oh.
I did the Phantom move, or the Dracula, where I kind of put the...
Invisible cloak that you don't have?
Yes. It wasn't the best move.
He tried to hide behind a cloak he's not wearing.
I was walking out to the...
Invisible cloak.
I was walking out to the
He
bathroom.
went,
And I had a beer in my hand, and she walks out, and I was talking to the receptionist, and our boss was talking to me. I didn't realize I was our boss, and I ignored our boss and continued to talk to the receptionist. And then I saw it was our boss. I go, oh, hey! And then I did the Dracula move. So worst case scenario.
worst case scenario.
Just brought a lot of attention to yourself without any of the anonymity.
More than I should have.
Okay. All right. Got the top scary movies of the past 20 years. Mike wanted to throw in his. We were talking about this the other day. If you're looking for any kind of movie inspiration for tonight, he says go Evil Dead 2012, Conjuring 2, Insidious Part 1, Annabelle Creation, The Nun, Last House on the Left, Lights Out, and mine and my wife's pick is Evil Dead 2012. That's number one.
Now, when he says Last House on the Left, is he talking the orig or the remake?
No question. No idea. No concept.
I knew you didn't have that.
That's all it says. I don't even
Yeah.
know what that means.
The Last House on the Left is a weird movie.
The one?
The Last House on the Left.
What's that about?
It's about, I believe it's about when these women get kidnapped and there's like a tortures is stuff that goes on.
Sex stuff?
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't like it.
I don't like it. The original was like that.
Okay.
I rented it. I remember when you'd go to the movie place, you'd rent the horror movies. They had the horror section. They had the pictures up there. And I saw The House on the Left. I'm like, oh, this should be good. It was not, Virginia.
Made you feel bad?
Made me feel weird. Yeah, I guess it did make me feel bad.
I got a few ghost stories here that people have submitted. One from the other Jay Pennington. He said, when I was in basic training, I woke up in the middle of the night and I saw somebody standing in front of my bunkmate's locker. I was surprised and I said, WTF? And then very quickly its head turned and it suddenly disappeared.
Whoa.
Thinking about it when I woke up, I thought maybe I was just drowsy. Maybe it's a drill sergeant searching the lockers and I couldn't explain how the figure suddenly disappeared instead of walking out of the room. Later, I found out as I asked around that over the years, 3 people had committed suicide in the barracks, and their spirits still walk the halls.
That's creepy.
That is kind of creepy, huh?
You're sleeping in the space. People off themselves.
No.
I'm just
Sorry.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean, this guy's got a
he's got
demon tugging on his
A
covers.
demon snuggler.
No, that Jay Pennington, he wrote a Dickie email, and he's still on the list for me.
Oh, so he gets an
He gets an
eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another Pennington that annoys me.
Well, here's hoping your succubus kicks it up a notch.
Oh, you saying that to me?
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to give me that ghost blowjob.
No, I'm going to get you a gay ghost.
Yeah, about 4,000 people have viewed the ghost footage from Jaybird's bedroom on YouTube since it was posted
It's pretty compelling.
last night. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, a lot of people are looking at it and saying, wow, that is some crazy stuff. And yet you are just all about keeping it going and getting more footage, huh?
Not at all scared, to be quite honest with you. I think it's a very cool thing. And again, I can't explain what it is. Maybe it's not a ghost. It looks like it's a ghost to me. It feels like a ghost. My experience in the past felt like this before.
I've always said you were fucking nuts.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of it. To me, it gives me faith in the afterlife.
I would be afraid of it because it seems like it's trying to hurt you. And then I'll stop because I don't want to mess up this whole process.
No, I think everything in this world is from a certain point of view, and sometimes we all have our certain points of views on things. And you may look at a situation as horrifying, as some other people may look at it as a faithful kind of a thing. Hence, certain point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say Sergeant Guinevere? Who was
And then
she?
pour beer all over you? It's an interesting finishing move.
Sergeant
Guinevere.
I didn't say Sergeant
Pardon me,
Guinevere.
I'm going to take a beer bath.
I didn't say Sergeant Guinevere, but that name's definitely making the next horror movie.
I am Sergeant Guinevere.
That's a good name. I love it.
Shannara, and some of the comments on the YouTube video said that my apartment was haunted by a demon. She said, I found out that it was waiting for me. Even though we never got to see the apartment before moving in, it had attached itself to me. So wherever I moved, it would move with me.
Whoa.
It would play tricks on me, and eventually, I felt like it might try to hurt me. When I had it investigated, I was told that it saw me as an ally for why it hadn't hurt me to this point. But anyone else it would hurt, especially if they provoked it. I've always been told that I'm really sensitive to these types of things, and why I get spirits and demons haunting me a lot is because I look at it this way: as long as they don't hurt me or the people I care about, then they can haunt me, my house, etc. all they want. But if they start hurting me or others, then they've got to go. My parents' house is haunted with lots of spirits, not demons, only spirits, and spirits of animals too. So apparently she invites it. They attach themselves to her, and wherever she goes, she's got a fun little zoo of demons and spirit animals and all that kind of stuff. Which sounds like Jaybird's situation, actually.
If you were single and a ghost wanted to come over to your bed and give you a ghost-like hangie, and it felt good, do you allow it to happen, or do you try to stop it?
Do I try to stop it?
Yeah, or do you allow it to happen?
It feels good.
It feels really good. It's one of the best hangies you've ever had.
Yeah. I think I'd probably do that. Oh, please don't. Oh, wait.
So you're horrified yet horny.
Oh, please stop it. Oh, yeah.
Hornified.
Hornified. I was going to write that down, but it's really not that good.
Yeah, don't waste your time.
Okay, so you would do it. Single Kev.
I don't know. That kind of weirds me out. I'm not sure that I would ever be to an aroused state where I was like, oh, yeah, cool.
You wake up, you got a little morning bone, and you look up, and it's a ghost. She's over you, and she's giving you a hangie.
Yeah.
And it feels so good. Are you horrified, or are you into it, or both?
I'm like, ah!
Wait, Suits is there?
I think that's the universal just sound for coming. Right?
I think so, yeah.
Why not?
Oh, so you're looking at... Oh, yeah, there's definitely alcohol flowing.
They're judging. They're judging our display right now.
There's no way they're drinking...
Do we get something for this, or is there a prize attached to?
There's a contest,
And what does the winner get?
There is no way they are just drinking fucking Minute Maid. There's no way, right? Oh, good job. Virginia took this shit seriously, by the way. Virginia gets all the credit to decorating our window. There's a big contest here in the building.
Oh, there
Kev.
is. Okay.
Yeah, and
do we know what the prize is?
I don't know. I just want the bragging rights. I don't care about the prize.
That's what we love about this witch.
Okay, Virginia turned out all the lights. Can anybody still see on the camera? No.
It's Halloween. Fuck them.
Okay, well, no one can see the video. Do we just continue in the dark?
I don't know. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
It doesn't look that bad.
Why don't we do this? Everybody take out your iPhone.
It doesn't look bad. Chat room, does it look... Well, Virginia's covered in darkness, which...
Look at me. I'm Spooky V.
Oh, okay.
Look at me.
Look at me. I'm Spooky Jason P.
Jason P.
Did you just pee?
And look at he. He's Spooky Kevin Lee.
Oh.
Okay. All right, here we go.
You're drinking too, right?
No, I'm sober.
Okay, wow.
I'm just fucking crazy.
Nope, just nuts.
Nope, just insane.
That's all I'm doing. That's really it. Jason from the Pizzle had talked about a scary house that was up in Tennessee out in the middle of nowhere. And we would go out and hang in this house. It was boarded up. One night we noticed that there was actually a small little light that was going on inside of the window. So we went inside to see exactly what it was.
Yes.
What?
When we went inside, there was a flashlight laying on the floor. The flashlight was on, and there was a large hole in the floor. We decided to see what was inside the hole in the floor. And as we climbed down the ladder that was there in the hole, we noticed there was a dog skeleton. And then we looked around, and that's when we saw... No, nothing. There wasn't anything there. We just left.
That was it.
What a dick.
Yeah, it's nothing at all. It's false alarms. Nothing going on, yeah.
Construction hole. I don't know what
Yeah,
happened.
just- I don't know.
The dog must have fell in there.
Nothing, yeah. Who knows? That's it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. With the, I can see now. It's the video is caught up, yes, with the lights on your face.
It
Oh.
doesn't look bad, right? It kind of looks
Spooky.
a little creepy. Who's got a creepier voice when they try to do their creepy voice, Virginia or me? You go first.
Creep off.
Go.
I want to take your skin and wear it like a pair of underwear.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hear what you got over there, Jaybird.
I really like to eat your liver. Yeah, I bet that tastes real good. Yeah, I want to eat your mom too.
Why are you doing Elvis?
Elvis? Pervy Elvis?
Who wants to eat my mom? And we know what he's talking about. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I tried to go for a Buffalo Bill kind of a thing, but
You want Elvis?
It missed.
as much as my act usually does.
I want to eat your mom. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's your mom.
Oh, your mom's nothing but a hound dog. Oh, she's crying all the time.
I know she's 75, but oh yeah.
Yeah, what a terrible reference, Elvis.
Yeah, that's how creepy that was. Yeah.
Okay, I think
Virginia definitely won that one. Yeah, that's got to go to her.
Man, I want to do a tiebreaker.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's see what you. I'll give you a round two. We'll count that as a mulligan.
Okay.
Scary voice mulligan. What else you got here?
All right, Virginia, your turn again.
There, your turn again.
First, I'll slice open the skin surrounding your nutsack. Then
jeez.
I'll fillet them like two little deviled eggs.
Terrifying.
Then I'll feed them to you.
That's pretty good.
All right.
You know what my favorite delicacy is? Your fried ovaries.
Copycat fucker.
I wasn't even listening to you. You said ovaries? You said fried ovaries?
Well, I told your testicles.
Last time I checked, Kev, ovaries and testicles are a little different.
Do serial killers always attack sexual organs this fast?
We're very horny.
They do, though, actually.
Oh, they do.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's a lot of serial killers are definitely driven by a sexual urge.
Well,
And
it's good
that's
to know.
when we got creepy.
that was my creepy
That
voice.
was way creepier. Your real voice talking
Yes.
about the sexual
You just
urges.
won. Congratulations.
I surrender. That's your champ, folks.
Yeah,
My real voice wins.
that's a win. That was a win. It's very terrifying.
Horrifying.
Yes, it really was. All right, let's see here. The final round of Scary Story in 5 words. Alone in bed. Blanket shifts. That's Jaybird's story right there.
Oh, that is your story.
Yes. It enjoys watching you sleep.
That's your story, too.
You awoke suddenly, buried alive. My side chick is pregnant. Horrifying.
You deserve it.
Yes. That's some of the ones that people send in for their scary story in 5 words. All right, Jaber, do you have one more that you want to throw at us? This is your last chance for one
what?
more year.
For what am I doing?
Never mind.
No! Hold on, baby. Don't you dare.
I believe he fell asleep, Virginia.
I was so
Poor Jaybird has had so much alcohol, he just said,
Yeah, he's not
"Fuck it,
sleeping.
I'm going to bed."
Sir, he's not sleeping. He's just drunk.
Oh, 5 words. Ghost slime? No, my cum. That was off the top of the dome.
All right, and with that,
You shut the show down.
No, I'm sorry.
No, that was actually good.
It wasn't. Don't promote
I don't know where you
that.
go for that one, Virginia, you know?
Can't top it.
Oh, don't send me emails about
Wouldn't want to.
I'm so wrong.
Yeah.
Send this to Kevin. I'm so
Yes.
sorry.
All right. You guys enjoy your Halloween, your trick-or-treat, everything
that
else you got
bad?
going
No.
on. You're
I've
fine.
said way worse.
We'll be back tomorrow hungover. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.